gentlemen, Bungle, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going over Enlisted World War II free-to-play first-person shooter. Much requested, much talked about. Hey, Bungle, why don't you review the Fedorov Avtomat, the high-tier Soviet assault rifle that you get in the Battle of Berlin campaign. Now, if you're watching this video, new viewer, possibly new subscriber, you may be wondering, Bungle, what do you do here? Well, I give you an overview, kind of telling you what are we reviewing today. Next, I talk about the performance. Is it good? Is it bad? And lastly, is it worth it? So without further ado, let's begin, starting off with an overview. All right, so this is a weapon that can be equipped by the Assaulter class. You unlock this in the high-end levels of the Battle of Berlin campaign, so around the level 30s mark, you'll be able to go and pick up this weapon. Now moving down to the performance. Well, right away, the magazine capacity on this weapon is 25 rounds. You have the capabilities of being a select fire or doing fully auto. When I first took this weapon out, one of the big issues I found with it was the recoil. You're going to have to get used to the recoil on this weapon because it can be uncontrollable. So having perks in your troopers that can reduce recoil and you have to learn recoil management as well. This will prove to be helpful and beneficial with this weapon. Comparing to a PPSH, this weapon kicks a lot. Another con with it right away too is the 25 rounds. The 25 rounds kind of limits your capabilities of clearing out rooms, especially if you're doing close quarter engagements. That was my big con with this weapon, is the magazine capacity is kind of lower to, let's say, the PPSH, which has 71 rounds. But on the flip side of it, playing this weapon reminded me a lot of the STG-44 and MP-43 because it plays kind of the same way in my opinion. One of the big aspects of this weapon is that it's like an assault rifle, which it is very good at longer ranges and medium ranges. In close quarters, the PPSH is going to beat this. But when it comes to just overall performance and reliability, I found that I actually like the Fedorov a lot more, and I was getting a way more kill streaks and everything like that. One of my telltale signs when I play Enlisted of a weapon being very, very good, such as the Gura 43 Kurtz, is that the capabilities of me to rack up like 20 plus kills in a single run with a soldier with a large ammo pouch, usually that's indicative of a very, very strong weapon. So I was able to do this repeatedly, not like, oh, I just had a really good game. No, I gotta keep doing this with this weapon. It is very, very strong. So moving down to, is it worth it? So one of the big things you're gonna have to realize is that if you're coming with the PPSH, you play the PPSH, and you're gonna go flip to the Fedorov, you have to understand that the play styles are totally different. The PPSH is really good for aggressive players that want to go close quarters and run into the objective. The PPSH fails, which in Berlin it does happen a lot, when you get into medium and long range engagements. As a result, the PPSH, the damage does fall off, the rounds aren't really that stronger compared to, let's say, the Fedorov. The Fedorov does very, very well in longer range engagements, medium range engagements. When you get to closer quarters, that 25 rounds is going to be a hindrance to the Fedorov. But overall, like I said, this really reminded me of playing the MP-43 and the STG-44. You have to get used to the recoil. Once you get the recoil down and you have perks to kind of help you stabilize that weapon, you're gonna realize this weapon is pretty much the Soviet STG-44. Very, very strong. I had a lot of fun playing this, and I've been equipping this in all my assault squads. Definitely going to use this to continue grinding through the Battle of Berlin campaign. I highly recommend players grinding towards this. But overall, I really feel this weapon is a strong addition to the Soviets in Berlin. It's pretty much the Soviet version of the STG-44. Plays the exact same way. You just have to get used to the recoil. Once you do, you'll be very, very successful with this weapon. Other than that, if you reached the point of the video, new viewer, possibly new subscriber, I hope today is the day that I earn a subscription. Having your sub and mash that like button does help me with YouTube algorithm. Returning sub, returning viewer, let me know your thoughts. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Leave your comments down below for suggestions for future reviews. Other than that, take care.